The penicillin may just be the cure to that which ails ya. First penicillin I ever came across was at a bar just outside of Chongping Station in Shanghai that, if you know anything about the city, closed about a week after it had opened. I had just finished taking a class at a Chinese language school that, much like the bar, is now shuttered as well. Well, no matter. I've yet to show a knack for learning the language, which is surprising as much as I've taken the culture and country to my heart. But that's neither here nor there. At that time I was rather out of sorts, having worked for some time as, surprise, surprise, an English teacher, and finding myself rather ill-equipped to properly be one. I didn't want to leave China and return back to the good old US of A, given as much of a home as Shanghai had become for me. Hating my job, not my students mind you, I was rather at an impasse as to what to do. I thought, what better way to clear one's head than to order some mystifying cocktail and hope for the best. So I threw all my chips in on a drink whose name held the promise of a cure. And ooh-wee, what a surprise it was, with its smoky layer of peaty scotch just resting on top, tasting like a campfire freshly doused in spring water, before quickly giving way to the bracing acidity of fresh lemon juice paired with the harsh, sinus-clearing flair of honey ginger. It was like a smack in the face, one which, like sniffing smelling salts, quickly brought me back to my senses and out of the doldrums of my depression. While it didn't solve my problems for me that night, it did wake my mind to new possibilities. You see, all my life I'd always taken the safe route and worked for someone else, and I'd never really pursued my own interests. Similarly, I'd always taken the safe route with whiskeys, the kind of bourbons and blended scotches you likely see lining the shelves behind the counter at convenience stores, never having delved into the more exotic and risque flavors of peaty scotches. Two things I learned that night. I had a newfound love in Islay Scotch, and I'd never work again for anyone else so long as I drew breath. Flush with these new revelations, I bought me a bottle of Lefroy, obviously, and made myself terribly sick trying to draw new inspiration from its bottom. Now that particular experiment sadly didn't yield much in the way of success. But I did, however, end up opening my own company. And while it's proven to be a mighty difficult path ever since, it has ultimately been a rewarding one. And that's why